Ninja Kiwi added a new Paragon for the Spike Factory called the Mega Massive Munitions Factory. And oh my gosh, is it beautiful. A factory of explosive spike balloon annihilation. And if you're subscribed to me, which you should be, then you probably already know that the Spike Factory is my favorite tower in all of Bloons tower defense. So let's showcase this bad boy right now. Also, a quick reminder, if you do plan on buying anything with this new update, make sure to click the creator support button here. And if you want to support me, make sure to use my creator code Boltrix before buying anything. And we're going to be playing on the brand new map with this update called Spa Pits. And here's what the map looks like. And you can even see our spike piles are scattered throughout the map, which I think is pretty fitting for today's video since, of course, Spike Factory Paragon, spike pile, you know, it makes sense. But can we even start off? No, we can't. 9:30 for our first Spike Factory. So let's instead start off with a Dart Monkey right here and get right to it. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we have no choice. The spike piles are gonna immediately get eaten up. And I know starting off with the Spike Factory is not seen as a good idea, but since it's kind of like the main focus with today's video, I kind of want to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and have our first one right there. Round 5 is already here. So our goal with today's video is not to get a degree 100 Spike Factory Paragon as much as I want to do that. I think for today, we should just chill out, go with the flow, and just casually check out the Spike Factory. I do want to make another video though, where we compare maybe degree 1 to a degree 100 Spike Factory. But for today, again, we're just going to be casually playing this one. So it looks like so far so good actually with this setup right here, which is pretty funny. I do, or actually, do I go with my hero yet? I might want to go for instead. No, we can go for Gerardo. Yeah, I guess I could have sent him down a little sooner here technically, but it's okay. And now we'll start working towards our first farm here. It's already round 11. These rounds were absolutely flying by. So just to clarify, this is early access, so this update is not out for everybody to play just yet, but Ninja Kiwi usually releases the update soon after the early access videos come out. So be on the lookout for it. Oh, shoot. I could have went for my first farm there. That is all good. Let's go for it over here just so you guys can actually see it. Oh, yeah. I have tips on. With these early access accounts, they're always technically brand new accounts. So you see like all like the first time tips. So sorry about that. I'm not sure if I can turn those off or not, but we are once again just breezing the heck by. Do I have any farmers on this account? I do indeed. Okay, because I tend to forget to collect my bananas, so let me go ahead and set down this Grim Reaper right there. I know, it's not a Grim Reaper. Banana Farmer, you know what I mean, okay? So upgrade that as well. And I think I want to go for like 6 of these 200s, and then we'll start spamming the heck out of Marketplace. Okay, we might have to upgrade our defense here very soon, though. Here comes some regrow balloons. We ended up being fine. Now, the Spike Factory works a little bit differently in BTD 6 versus Battles 2. So I'm not sure if you guys caught that or not, but the spikes all like clear off the map at the end of every round. So notice how there's some spikes right here, but once the round ends, they're completely gone. So it's a little bit different than Battles 2 because with Battles 2, that is not the case. But in BTD 6, I do like it because that forces you to go with the bottom path upgrades if you want the spikes to quite literally stay on the map, making the perma spike feel like more of a perma spike, you know? Okay, surely we're gonna have to finally upgrade here, right? It's round 22. No, wait, we still have one more spike file in the back of the map that just clutched up for us. Okay, even camo balloons we're gonna be fine against because the Spike Factory is just that cracked. It can pop all balloon types. Okay, no purples here though. Surely we leak here. Okay, I think, oh, but they come back around. So although we leaked, like we're still kind of sort of fine. But I guess, you know, I'll probably go for the bigger stacks here first. Yeah, I'm cool with that. This won't be a perma spike for us necessarily, because it's not like all the way in the back of the map. Usually perma spikes work the best more towards the back of the map. So I'm thinking with this one, I don't know. I mean, we can really go for whatever we desire. I'll go for the faster production then. So we can either go with the top or middle path upgrades. Oh, shoot. Lead balloons. Okay. I just had enough money to go for the white hot spikes there. We should be able to defend. And yes, we were able to. So again, just to clarify as well, starting off with the Spike Factory, at least in Battles 2, is not the play normally, and so it probably isn't either in BTD 6, but somehow we are making this work out Do note, though, that this new map is a beginner-friendly map, so it's definitely a lot on the easier side, an easier difficulty, because it's incredibly long. But still, the fact that we're defending, I am freaking hyped about that. Can we go for another farm over here? Yes, we can. Okay, we just leaked some more lives right there, by the way. Definitely something to note. So I might go for the even faster production then on that, because we do have to start preparing a little bit more as well for the round 40 Moab. It's currently, what, round 32? Okay, lots of camos, though. This is all the Spike Factory here, baby. Here, I'm going to sell this farmer just because I think I can set this banana farm a little higher. I think it was actually in the way. And in battles, too, they barely take up any space. So that was kind of shocking, not going to lie. Okay, we're about to leak a lot more lives here on round 35. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We're fine. And we're still alive. That is what matters. Can I go for just one more farm? Yes, I can. Beautiful. And now we finally got our 6-2-0-0s. I'm going to go ahead and set down another farmer here because I really just don't feel like auto-collecting all of these. And now I'm going to focus a little bit more on my defense because every round we have been leaking. We are at a perfect 69 lives, though. That is a sign of good luck if I've ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect timing. Got up the spike balls. First round ceramics come out here. I guess I'm going to probably just go with another Spike Factory down here because, again, today's video is all about the freaking Spike Factory, and we need all the pops that we can get as well to get a pretty decent high degree. So I'll just leave it as a 2-2-0 for now because it's about to be round 40, and honestly, with both of these Spike Factories, I'm thinking we should be able to defend because, yeah, look at this. We were absolutely fine there, and it was round 39. So here comes the big bad Moab on round 40. Not very big nor bad. Come on, pop it down. Ceramic layers, and yeah, we were fine against that. Okay, so let's continue on pushing forward. We could actually also go for our first marketplace over here too as well, because until we start struggling again to the AI, I probably will just prioritize upgrading these farms here. I do love the Spike Factory, but the thing about the Spike Factory is it has some pretty expensive upgrades, especially when it comes to the tier 5 upgrades. So we're gonna have to make sure that our banana farm game is just on point. Oh, goodness. Okay. Regrow balloons were a little scary there. Not going to lie. More ceramics here. Okay. Maybe we do have to upgrade our defense. Oh, shoot. I might have to... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and restart this one. We're good here. Don't get me wrong. I just decided to go with a double spike balls, and that should be good enough now. It was indeed. Oh, wait. Come on, Geraldo. Clutch up for us. We're good. Okay, we just leaked again here on round 45, but I think it's okay. Oh my gosh. I actually have a lot more money than I thought on hand currently. I think fortified balloons started coming out, but specifically the spike balls and especially the spike mines upgrade do significantly well against those types of balloons. Okay. No. Oh, shoot. I actually almost died there. So I'm going to go with probably just another spike balls. Seems that is the best thing to spam when you consider everything else. Once we have more money, though, of course, going for like the tier 5s, like the permaspike and whatnot, it's going to be a lot better of a move. Wait, we definitely want to make sure, though, because like with the hitboxes, the BEDs and whatnot, we got to make sure that the permaspike is in a decent spot. It might have to be like somewhere over here or something like that. Okay, but it looks like with the triple 3-2-0 tech, we're freaking smooth sailing now, y'all. I don't know how exactly to properly farm, but one way or another. Oh my gosh, wait. Are we okay here? Because that was a lot of balloons. I think we are. There's even some region rainbows in there. Yeah. Like, we could cause a massive regrow farm with just, like, having these only. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we're going to be good here or not. Oh, it's close. Oh, my gosh. No, we're not good. I'm sorry. Like, I'm low-key selling here. So maybe I just, like, sell this into my first spike mines. Because that can actually do just a lot more damage in general. Yeah. I think that is definitely a pretty good play for us. Because, again, we were causing regrow farming in the last round, so that's why we were struggling so much. Okay, another Moab here, especially now that we have the spike mines, we should be good. What is your guys' favorite 5th tier on the Spike Factory, by the way? Super random question, but let me know down in the comment section below. Is it the super mines, the carpet spikes, or the perma spike? No matter what your answer is, don't worry, because we're going to be going for all 3, because we have to go for all 3 in order to actually get up the good old Paragon. So I think I've been showing a lot of love to the top path upgrades. So I think with another Spike Factory, I want to go with something different, you know? Maybe I could, like I said, yeah, I could have that perma spike more over here. Can I place it? No, I can't even place it on top of the rock. That's fine. So yeah, we'll have it over here instead. I'll at least go for, let's say, the deadly spikes with the top cross path. We'll target it to close as well so that those deadly spikes actually stay on the map. Maybe if I had the long life spikes, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they stay on the map in BTD6. Again, I don't play this game all that much, so I definitely could be wrong. Okay, so what next farm? Do we just want to spam Central Markets? Yeah, I think that's okay. There's probably a better way to go about it, but again, one way or another, we're making money. That is what truly matters. I never went for the Quincy NFT. I'm so mad at myself. I don't even really know why I have Gerardo as my hero. I guess I could go for a couple of Paragon totems once he hits whatever level he gets the Paragon totems at. But again, like, we're not prioritizing going for the level 100. We'll just see what we can get. Maybe by like round 100 or something like that, okay? Okay, round 60 BFB. I didn't even realize it was round 60, but we should in fact be able to defend against this. Oh yeah, that was easy claps there. Okay, now these rounds though, with specifically just like normal balloons, are going to get a lot tougher for the Spike Factory because again, look, I was causing so much regrow there to occur, bro. So like that can easily eat up a lot of spikes if the regrow balloons are just constantly regrowing, of course. But I think for now we're kind of good. I forget like the notable rounds. I think round 63 might be a round to be cautious of. Yeah, I think, yeah, look, all those ceramics. But we do have the spike mines. Oh my gosh, spike mines actually just shredded those tight ceramics there. Do people call those ceramics tight ceramics in this game? I just call them tight ceramics because of battles too. I have no idea though. At this point, I kind of just want to sell these farms because they have the increase of sellback value with having the bottom path upgrades into a Monkey Wall Street. I've heard that the Monkey Wall Streets are terrible in BT6 or Monkey Wall Street in general. You can only go for one. But for the culture, we're going to go ahead, just upgrade to that. But boys, it's currently what? Round 71. And this defense is still holding up pretty nicely. I just now remember this. The quality soil upgrade does not exist in BTD6. That is so sad because quality soil, it's just so good. It's if you don't play Battles 2, you gotta try it out, okay? Go give Battles 2 a shot. It's a free-to-play game and try the quality soil upgrade. It makes the top and middle path upgrades on the farm 20% cheaper, bro. Even the tier 5 upgrades, so it's goated. If you know, you know. But round 72, there were a couple of BFBs there. Looks like, once again, we're going to be absolutely fine. We do have to watch out for round 76. I believe there's a lot of regrow balloons on that round. So with that being said, like, should we just immediately go for the permaspike? I mean, we could. We kind of have the money for it. We could even sell these farms here, which I kind of wanted to sell them, not going to lie, because I want to utilize my banana farmer for farms that actually need the banana farmer. Like the central markets just collect the bananas technically on their own. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, let's just go for the permaspike just to be ultra safe, you know? Okay, here comes round 76. Yeah, look at all those tight ceramics, bro. Regen as well. Oh my gosh, I just caused a massive regrow farm. But the permaspike, bro, it is so good in BTD6. My goodness, we just instantly shredded all of those. And there were a lot of tight ceramics there. I can't even lie. Can I find this farm spot, though? Honestly, probably not. It took me a while to find this one, so I'll try, though. But of course, the AI is starting to ramp up a lot more. I know it's not called AI. Shut up, okay? I'm a Battles 2 player at heart, so that's why I'm calling it the AI. It is ramping up, though, here a little bit. A lot more Moab class balloons, of course, so we do have to be ready. But again, I think, honestly, the permaspike can solo maybe until, like, round 95 or something crazy like that. I found it. It took me a while, but we finally found that spot. Oh, my goodness. Look at all this regrow. Look at all of those regen rainbows. Oh my, see, this is where the Spike Factory kind of struggles. It definitely struggles to regen balloons. It's actually like, it looks like it's making or putting a dent into the spike pile. Do I think we're fine? Yes, but we just regrew those balloons like crazy there, okay? And of course, against these BFBs, yeah, this is easy class with the purple spike. But that means we have round 80, which is the first ZOMG here. Of course, we're going to be fine once again with having the perma spike. So we probably actually won't even pop it down until it gets to the perma spike. Oh no, we already popped it down to BFBs actually. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, wait. If this can defend, what? These two almost defend. That is impressive, y'all. So again, like the big bad, like singular Moab class balloons don't really seem to be an issue. Of course, we're going to do free play here because we do want to go even later with this one. But as I was saying, like single target damage, I think the Spike Factory is very, very solid. But then against just like normal balloons, like Regen Rainbows and stuff like that, until you get to the tier 5 upgrades, of course, they actually very much struggle. So It's definitely something to note. I think at this point, too, I could sell, like, all of these for about... Okay, so 20K a piece. B Central is 124K. So we're very close to being able to afford going for the Banana Central. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do it now. Sell. Beautiful. This is the one kind of bad thing we have in the perma-spike at the back of the map right now. These rounds are taking forever because nothing can really do insane damage until it gets all the way back here, you know? It's not technically all the way in the back of the map, but again, like, if we had it somewhere over here next to this banana farmer, one, we'd be taking up a farm spot, but two, with the hitboxes of BADs and whatnot, I truly think the perma-spike pile would instantly get eaten up. So I didn't really want that to happen, you feel? So Geraldo, by the way, is currently level 17. At level 18, I believe, is when we'll get the Paragon totem. So we'll try prioritizing going for a couple of those. And like I said, I'm just going to try to go for as many as I can before round 100. So as well, before round 100, I have to make sure that I have at least all the tier 5s. I'll try to go for as much sacrificing as I can as well. We'll sell all of our farms. We'll see what we can do. Okay, here on round 86, we do have level 18 Geraldo finally. Oh, wait, no. Oh my gosh, I was actually wrong. I haven't used Geraldo in a long time, and I also haven't played BT6 in a minute, so I forgot. I guess it's at level 20 then. Okay, DDTs here. We should be absolutely fine because the Spike Factory is notorious for shredding DDTs. And yes, we were. Even these actually popped down a couple of those right there, which is kind of surprising. Wait, did we hit? Yes, we did. Okay, now we have 2 out of 2 Paragon totems. I guess, I mean, dude, it's going to be hard because my farms honestly aren't even all that great. But we might be able to go for one before the start of the next round here, just based off these pops. Which, by the way, I took a look at the pops. We have almost 500,000 for this Spike Factory right here, the 420. But the Perma Spike is not even close, 180. But I guess it's like more towards the back of the map, so kind of sort of makes sense. Let's see here if we can actually afford this. Okay, we will. Barely. I'm just going to chuck it on the map real quick. Right there. That is perfectly fine with me because you get an extra one at the start of every new round. So it's going to be kind of hard to keep up with that pace, not going to lie, because again, like, I think I could have technically had even better farms. I can't even see. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just leaked. I'm going to die. Well, I guess that means it's time to actually upgrade here. So what I actually want to do is go for an ice right here, believe it or not. And then with this ice, I'm going to go with the snowstorm. Beautiful. Activated ability. That's the first ability that I went for. That's kind of crazy. And then I'm going to go for a Spike Factory directly in the center. Okay, wait. I'm not going to do it yet just because I can't see. But I do need extra help here. So I'm going to probably have to sell some of these farms. Okay. I need a carpet of spikes, bro. Yeah, just sell you. I need something to help us out here. Oh my goodness. That just shredded for us. But that's a lot of insides. Perma-Spike should be able to handle it, though. It's about time, too, because, I mean, I think the Carpet of Spikes is a close second place. Super Mines, though, has got to be my favorite fit here because it's just so good. But I think we need to go for just one more ice in here so that I could have a Spike Factory directly in the center here. And I'm going to gauge it off of the range, which it's kind of a little hard to see at the current moment, but I think somewhere like, oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I really can't see. Right there should be pretty good, though. You guys know how I am about my PP placement, so I do apologize, but trying to have it perfectly in the center of the map, bro. Yeah, we were not able to go for our next Paragon totem, by the way, because I had to restart the round 1. And 2, I literally did need better defense. So, F's in the chat for that, I guess. But I probably then won't even be able to go for any more farms at this point, because we still have to go for the Super Mines. $135,000 in this game. So yeah, that's going to take some time. I don't even think, wait, yeah, this Spike Factory can't even deploy any spikes. That is hilarious. Unless we go for the long reach. If we do have the long reach, yes. With that upgrade, it can. I'll go for another Paragon totem here, though. I think with the Carpet of Spikes and the Perma Spike, we're good here. Round 94. We're getting up there, boys. So I guess then this is going to have the weird cross path. The bottom cross path, because this will probably just be my good old Super Mines directly in the center of the map. More DDTs here on round 95, though. Again, Spike Factory is notorious for shredding DDTs, so we should be good. And yes, we are. Oh, shoot, wait. I could go for another Paragon totem. Beautiful. I never even used these fertilizers, by the way, on the farms, but whatever, bro. Just let it slide, guys. I feel like an idiot right now. I didn't even fertilize that before the start of round 97. Only 2 fortified OMG, so you get all the money from all your farms all at once, bro. Obviously, we're going to be fine there, though. Round 98 here, though. We've been doing pretty solid, but round 98 is the hardest round before round 100. Looks like we made it look like a piece of cake, though. Because all we have now is a couple of fortified ZOMGs. Are those fortified or not? I can't even tell with the skin. But nonetheless, we're going to be able to defend. That is what truly matters. Can I go for another Paragon Totem? I cannot just yet. But here it is. One more round till round 100. More DDTs here. Should be good. And that means we can go for 2 more Paragon Totems technically. 1 more right now. And then 1 last one here. Okay, so it's finally round 100. Or will be round 100. So let's go ahead and just sell off every single one of our farms here. Now, technically, those would make us money at the start of round 100, but it's okay because I just want to go for the Paragon finally right here, right now. Oh, wait. Guys, we don't have enough money for 860. Okay, so we finally made it to this point, y'all. I cannot believe, bro. $864,000. I probably should have checked the price before. And of course, it's going to be expensive. It's a freaking Spike Factory, y'all. Combining all the tier 5s together is just crazy work. So let's go ahead and just sell off every single one of our farms. And we should have enough money. Yes, we do. Beautiful. So that means we can also go for maybe like 1, 2 of you. And then we still have a little bit left over. Okay, so let's go ahead, upgrade you, and then just 1 more Spike Factory here. This is what we're gonna have, okay? This many Spike Factories. We have 4 million pops, 200,000 only, 1.5 mil. So without further ado, wait, how many Paragon Totems? 10 Paragon Totems as well. So without further ado, let's finally go for the brand new Spike Factory Paragon Degree 58. Holy crap! Directly in the center of the map too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell. Oh, I guess I can't sell the ices. Like, what the heck? I didn't want these technically, but I guess it's fine. Let's go ahead and just sell literally everything else though. And it looks like we have 2 abilities with the Spike Factory Paragon, which again is called the Mega Massive Munitions Factory. That is such a goated name, okay? But it's round 117 here. Look at this. Look. The spikes are coming out of the ground, y'all. So this is not what it's going to look like, by the way, at degree 1 versus degree 58 versus degree 100 versus other degrees as well. I forget. I think they have like a few forms. I can't exactly remember the total number, but that's the freaking super mines or spike balls look like. That is so cool. Yeah. Okay, wait. We have both abilities. So let's go ahead and use this first one here. It shoots missiles? What? A Spike Factory shooting missiles is just crazy work. I can't even lie. And of course, the second one, it's pretty... Oh, we already popped it down. I was about to use it against that BAD there. But this second one is pretty self-explanatory. Boom. Wait, what happened? Nothing happened, though. There was no Spike Storm. What? And then we have these, like, mini ones right here. What do those do? Looks like they have mines in them, dude. Oh, my... Dude. We're going to be able to survive for, like, literally so long with this. So, I guess I'm just going to have this on autoplay. And I honestly just want to see how long we can survive for, okay? Straight up. I thought normally, too, that you could sell ices in regards to, like, Paragons. Like, they would stay on the water if they can't technically be placed on the water. I swear I did that one time with, like, the Engineer Paragon, but... whatever, I guess. Obviously, they're not doing crazy damage or making a huge difference. But again, I did just want the Spike Factory, but it's okay, all right? I mean, dude, we're not going to be struggling for a very, very long time. This is probably the new best Paragon in BTD 6. Like, this is just crazy. Okay, we just died there, as you saw. Can I continue on the game? Oh, wait. I just instantly died. What the heck? I want to continue, and I wanted to talk about something. So with this second ability right here, you can actually only use it once per round. So that is super, super important to know. I'm just dying immediately. What? How am I? Huh? I don't know how I'm going to defend then. If I'm just dying. I'm dying that quick. Maybe let's just like go for the tier 5s right here super, super quickly. See if that can save. No, maybe that's glitch. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, bro. But I'm just immediately dying, as you can see. So I guess we're gonna have to call it there. Don't worry, because I do plan on making another video on the Spike Factory Paragon where we go for a degree 100 and we compare it to the other degrees as well, and we see how long the degree 100 Spike Factory Paragon can survive. But for here, round 193 is pretty solid, okay? For a degree 58 as well. 224 million pops, by the way. Absolute bonkers. So obviously I love the Spike Factory. It's my favorite tower, so how could I not? But what do you guys think about it? Please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out this video where my favorite tower is actually good now. And you see the word favorite in quotes. That means it's not really my favorite, but I used it anyway. Check it out now.